What's up, boys and girls? It's Saturday again, and that means we're back with the Maccas. And yeah, it's 3 Saturdays in a row now we've been doing this. But this one's a bit different because there isn't a new great taste of the world out. I've done the French stack, but I didn't record that one. We've done the Indian one. We did the Canadian stack. So I'm waiting for, I think, this Friday. So this next Saturday I'll be doing the next one, which would be the Swiss cheese stack. So we went for something different, which is something new for me, and that's the chicken legend. And I've got the barbecue sauce variant, and I've never had this before. I have had the chicken big tasty. I've had the chicken sandwich before, but I haven't had this. But it's probably the same shit. McDonald's, they present it differently, but it's always the same shit. So I've got the traditional unwanted bit of leaf. Fucking hell! Look at that. I don't know if I'm disappointed or not. The bread looks different as well. And we've got chalky milkshake today, and as usual I always go for a large. So let's tuck in. We'll probably be finished pretty quickly. It doesn't look like I've got a lot. There's that. And where do I put this? But really small. Got nowhere to put it. Will be dirty and just chuck it on the floor for now. Forgive the mess. It's a complete shithole, this room. Just took everywhere. So you've got like behind me there. Them boxes are filled with amiibos, and I'm on the fence whether to get rid of them or not. And the box underneath has got like my Wii U, like collector's editions. So yeah, let's get into this shit. Not bad. It tastes like, of course, it's chicken, but you know, ages ago, like a long time ago, they did the McRib. The McRib. It tastes like that, like the bread and the chicken. Because it's the long. It's got that same sort of feel to it. I don't know why. Like. It's good. It's good. I was expecting a dry, manky bit of chicken, but it's got some moistness to it, and the barbecue sauce gives it that nice twang. And they didn't put too much leaf in this one. Only that little bit that I plucked out. One bit that I plucked out that was pretty much hanging out the side anyway. I took it out because if I picked it up, it would have all fell out anyway. So. We just put that there. It's on the side there, on this little cabinet. Well, I savoured that because I don't want to rush that. That's really nice. The chicken legend. I was going to get 2 bacon double cheeseburgers, chips, and a milkshake, but then I was looking at the chicken legend, looking at the picture. I thought, yeah, we'll have a punt at that. I was expecting it to be a bit bigger, like chunkier, as it is like an extra value meal. And one thing I will say is these chips are fucking cold. They're not piping hot. It's like what, gone 12 o'clock, got half 12 as I'm doing this. So I was expecting, like, when you get it at lunchtime, I expect like freshness. Like the past 2 Saturdays that I've got McDonald's, the chips have been on point, like piping hot. But yeah, it's a good little feast. And I've still got to do my cheddars video, but I don't want to keep eating. I don't want to keep binging. I want to do it. I want to gap it, because when I went for the rest of the week, I do eat clean. Like, I eat healthy. Like, I have like my porridge in the morning, and I have my boiled eggs and lettuce. Then I'll have my mince and rice, chicken and rice, omelettes, spinach, protein shakes. I do eat healthy for the week. It's only this Saturday that I had my cheat meal. So you shake up my milkshake. You have to shake it to get the flavours, otherwise you're just going to be slurping up nothing. And the chocolate milkshake goes up the pipe easier. The strawberry milkshakes always turns out a bit too thick, and I don't know. It might be the McDonald's that I go to, the one near me. But the last time I had a strawberry milkshake about 2 months ago, it was all thick. There was nothing that you can suck up the straw. It didn't taste like it was made right. It seemed like it was just a thick, whatever they put in these milkshakes, lard or whatever the thickness. It was just that. It was nothing. There's no strawberry flavour either. It's like there's nothing in there. I couldn't be bothered to go back down. I don't like going down and making complaints. Like you see videos of people having these like outbursts in like restaurants and making a big deal out of it. I mean, the people make mistakes. Like, I don't want to give the staff a hard time. Like, fucking hell. It's just shit that I shouldn't have to put up with, like, shittiness, but at the same time I don't want to be an arsehole at the same time. I'm that wussy that would just cower away in the corner and just put up with it. But if there's like a hair in my meal or something like that, something bullshit like that, then I'd kick up a fuss. So yeah, anyone watching this and you I'm in an iron what to get the chicken legend. Good. Look at that, the freaking green chip. Shall I go back down then and complain? So look, there's a green chip. The potatoes have been smoking weed. Look, there's another one. That one's like slightly discoloured. Fucking hell. What are they trying to do, McDonald's? Trying to kill me. Bad batch of potatoes. Now, what's thinking, when I do these sort of videos, what I can talk about, I should read the paper throughout the week and pick topics out of the paper and discuss my opinion on it. At the moment, I've been getting my feed. I've been getting a lot of vegan activists and the Extinction Rebellion videos, and what else is that activist? Climate change activists. And this world is going nuts. This world is going nuts. Like, it's absolute madness, the things that we're dealing with. We've got Brexit to deal with. We've got climate change activists, rebellion, extinction activists, vegan activists. Everyone's like, we've got Antifa activists. Everyone's like clicking up into these little groups, little huddles of people, and they think if they band together they can do what the fuck they like. When you can't, you're just becoming a nuisance. Like, you're not making any change to whatever you're fighting. You're just ruining people's day. Like, people think, oh, if we band together, we'll force you to make changes. When it doesn't work like that, you just give yourself a bad impression. Like, I watched one video of these vegans going to a fish market and they were complaining that the police turned up. Like, they'll debate you whether you should eat meat or animal abuse. They think the world should go vegan. Like, they think vegan is a better lifestyle, but it's not. Humans eat meat. Like, it's in your instinct. We're a predator. We hunt down animals to kill, to eat. It's fact. There's no two ways about it. That is the fact of human instinct. Every breathing animal on this earth eats other things. It will eat it. Now, if I shove a plate of vegetables under my dog's nose, it won't eat it. It won't touch it. But shove some meat under its nose, it'll eat it. I mean, you got these vegans that claiming, oh, vegetables is the best thing, and then you got these food, like these vegan food, like veggie burgers and vegan burgers. That right there is showing you your human instinct of your hunger for meat, because you want to create a meat that looks like meat, tastes like meat, but it's not meat. So you want the meat but without the meat, if you know what I mean. That shows you right there that your instinct is thirsty for meat. You want to eat meat. And everyone will always bring up, oh, the lion and the other animals that like hunt. They'd always give them a pass and say, oh, well, they don't have a choice. So they're allowed to rip at animals to shreds, but humans can't. Like they think, oh, we stab the animal or whatever to slaughter the animal. It's no different than a lion attacking a deer and ripping it to shreds. There's going to be pain. The animal is going to feel pain, and that's just the way the world turns, isn't it? The world isn't peace and love. It's not pretty. There is some terrifying things in this world that you just gotta live with, isn't it? Not everything's lovely jubbly. So yeah, I'll probably get some vegans in here that'll jump on my back. I don't really want to talk too much about it. I'd rather just keep my opinion to myself or whatever. But today's video is an exception. Like one guy will always bring up the term of stabbing a dog, like, oh, if there was a dog and I just stabbed the dog, like if that's right. That's a silly thing to say, because he's bringing up an imaginary dog and, oh, stabbing an imaginary dog. That's just as violent as the people that kill the animals. Like, you're already thinking of stabbing an animal, like an imaginary animal. And the thing is, the person saying that, you don't say, what if I stabbed the animal or stabbed the dog? I know you're not going to stab the dog, because if you did stab the dog, that defeats the purpose of you standing there debating with me about animal abuse. So I know you won't stab the dog anyway. But there is people that do abuse animals, like don't look after their dogs properly, or they breed dogs to fight, or they breed chickens to fight. It's just the world we live in. We can't stop it all. We can't stop all the bad things in this world. You have to have the good and the bad. They function together, the yin and the yang. Someone will come in my video and say, what utter tripe that I'm spewing. Like, let's finish this chicken thing off. We'll end the video on a banger with this nice chicken legend. This bit of meat. This chicken was slaughtered to be sent to McDonald's to sit there and wait for someone to come and purchase it. And that's me. But don't get mad, vegans. We've got my vegetable in there as well. So yeah, there's the yin and the yang. I've got my meat, I've got my animal abuse meat, and I've got my plant abuse, plant-based, whatever you call that, your plant. And I've also got my man-made produce, which is the bread, which is not a living thing. It's a concoction that humans made, isn't it? However bread's made. I don't want to make myself look silly and think I know how bread's made. I forgot. We've got all the best of both worlds, all three. We got our meat, vegetable, and carb. Fucking hell. I might do my cheddars video on Wednesday. I mean, I've got all the flavours now. I've got one flavour I've never tried before, and I discovered it at Tesco. I'm not sure if there's 6 flavours or if there's 5. I thought there was just 4 and 5, including the originals. I'm not sure if there's a 6th one that I haven't seen. It's good shit. But with the vegan, you'd never ever achieve global vegan. People depend on meat too much. You've got people in Asia like Thailand, China that live off cheap pork, like, and you've got Japan that eats fish, and then you've got Arabs that like their halal beef and their kuftas, and then you've got your Indians. No chicken tikka masala. You'd never do it. You're suicide. You're just causing a nuisance for nothing. You'll never ever make the whole of Japan stop eating sushi. And you'll never ever stop the French eating frog's legs. You'll never stop the American hillbillies that go around hunting crocodiles, squirrels, frogs, bullfrogs, and eating them. You'll never stop it. It's just a suicide mission. So I'm gonna slurp this out. This chalky milkshake. Yeah. Shall I end the video here, or shall I keep going until I've finished this? I'll stop it now. I'll slurp this up in my own time. The main meat of potatoes was the chicken legend, and the side dish of the chips. So I think we're done. So peace.